If you can hear me once again, this is the third continuation. The first one, you saw how it ended. The second broadcast, you saw how it ended. This is the third. If you can hear me, please indicate once again. You will never get tired because I'm not tired. If you can hear me, yes. Thank you, Piru, my brother. Thank you. This is a collective fight of the kingdoms of darkness against us, against the children of truth and light. We must continue. Once again, this is our extended live broadcast or interactive broadcast for Mazen and Kanu. Of course, it is for his release and nothing more, nothing less. Like this broadcast. I don't want to repeat all the things I've said the first, second time. This is the third attempt to broadcast today. Third attempt. I don't want to repeat what I said before, but I must repeat this. They removed Mazen Kanu as the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra on the 17th of January 2022. They also removed him as the director. Who are they that removed him? Them, those of them who are there at the top. Those of them in the leadership position of IPOAB. You must understand this. You will hear it from this very video that somebody who is an insider that has a special assignment given to him by Nnamdi Kanu, as he said. He is the one that said it, not me, not any other person. He's an insider. He is the one that said it. God exposed the truth. This kind of truth is difficult for it to come to the public light, to the public domain. It is very, very difficult for you that is not an insider to hear this kind of aberration, this kind of total hijack of the structure. The same structure they told us they are protecting, they never knew that it has been hijacked from the inside. The same structure they were telling us, the chain of command, they never knew that the chain has been broken from the inside. I said they never knew. Not that all of them didn't know. Those of them that are so outspoken in attacking us, in attacking me, in fighting against me, they never knew that the same structure they were shouting that they are protecting, they are defending, has been hijacked from the inside. You will hear what the man said. That is exactly what he said, that the structure has been hijacked. If not for our prayers, if not for the very platform that some of you don't want to support, you don't regard, you don't respect, you don't honor, you don't thank God for the grace that is here, and the effort of some other people that God used as we are praying. God was putting it in the mind of others. God was using some people at different places. As we are praying, God was manifesting it in different ways, using different people at different places to bring it to manifestation. If we had shut our mouth, believe you me, what would have happened these 2 months, January, oh God, I give you glory, January, February, what would have happened? I don't know what would have been the result in the life of Mazen and Kanu. On that 17th, I gave prophecy that there are plans, there are discussions in Asorok, heated debate, heated discussion to truncate the court sitting the next day, being the 18th. That same day I gave that prophecy on 17th was the day that they served 15 amended count charges on the legal team of Nnamdi Kanu in less than 24 hours to the court date. The court date was the next day. And also, that same day was the day that they hijacked the IPOAB structure by removing Mazen Kanu as the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, and also by removing him as the director of Radio Biafra. And we were under a woman. Those of you shouting chain of command, another person became your leader. You didn't know it. A woman. One person became your leader. You were saying you are fighting for your leader. You never knew that it's now a woman that has become your leader. if not for prayers. And God intervened and they brought him back into the position. And there is still problem. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu asked them, who gave the authorization? That was what we heard. You will hear it live from this clip. He asked them, he sent a message across to the leadership and said, who authorized this woman to remove me as the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra and as the director of Radio Biafra? Who gave the authorization? Up to now, they have not given the answer. Let me play that prophecy first of all. After that, I will play the tape.
All southern states, in the western states, in the northern state of Nigeria, no breathing space for the wicked. Today, Kasuria, Bratalanda, Zeto, Father, manifest of power. In all the places that our prayers will be directed today, let there be acceleration of the hearing of our prayers in the courts of heaven, and let there be an instantaneous manifestation, release of answers to our prayers today. Manifest of power, glorious God in heaven. Fight for us. Every secret battle that is going on, every secret battle that we don't even understand.
Did you hear that? This prayer was made on the 17th of January. We were online on this platform praying. As the Spirit of God was telling us what to pray, I was releasing it and we are praying, not knowing that we are there removing our leader, Nnamdi Kanu.
That is making the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be very tough. That is making this very case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be very, very difficult for us to handle. Blessed Father, fight those battles. You are the God of war, the God, mighty one in valor. My Lord and my God. My Lord and my God, the maker of the heavens and the earth, the commander of all the generals, the Lord Shabbaoth, the host of heaven that bow before you. Kemaro, Dimatia, Kepasa, Dipaterigado, the man of war is who you are. The Lord is a man of war. Shanteria, Prato. Fight every unseen battle, every spiritual battle that we don't understand, every spiritual battle in every realm of the spirit that is going on, that is making the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be so difficult to handle, that is making his case unsolvable, that is making his case so tough. Blessed Father, the time has come for the victory to manifest.
Yes.
By his release from the Jesus dungeon.
Yes.
Fight the unseen battles. I release the angels of war. Everybody begin to command the angels.
Yes.
The warrior angels to the east, to the west, to the north, and to the south. Let it pass out. Let them go. Every nook and cranny in all the nook and crannies of the southern
I'm trying
Nigeria,
to find out exactly
eastern Nigeria,
where I gave that prophecy.
western Nigeria, in the Yoruba land, the Oduduwa land, in the Arawa land, the Fulani land. We are right where they are, making enchantments, making incantation, making invocations, divination against the judge, against the lawyers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tomorrow, led by Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor,
Yes.
against those of us who have embarked upon this very spiritual exercise for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let there be war wherever they are.
Yes.
Let the warrior angels take the battle to their gates, take the battles to their shrine, take the battles to their shrine, to their evil altars, to their covens. Sitabare, Keprosia, Kabalandia, Le Berecosia, Batia Combraya, Leskitanda, Imaskitaro, Bratacosia, Baro, Dicate Zitia, Bayakoma, Le Sitago, Baticaro, Ziase. Let the warrior angels take the battle to where they are, take the battle to where they are, to their shrine, to their evil temples and their covens.
And the angels did it.
Anywhere they want to upturn the judgment tomorrow. Anywhere that they want to truncate the court sitting to.
Did you hear that? You know, when I tell you that the prayers we pray in the spirit, it's not just to come and show that we are praying. No, we don't have that time. We pray in the spirit. I am going to show it to you from this my mobile device, the particular video that you are hearing the audio right now. This is the video. If you can see it from my my mobile device, this is the video. Can you remember this video? Look at it. That's it. If you go to my page on the 17th of January, that was the day that this very video you are seeing now, that you are hearing the audio. That was the day, and it's in this video that I gave that prophecy that I want to truncate the court sitting. As you had it now, before I decided to show you the screen, that they want to truncate the court sitting the next day. This prayer was made on the 17th. And it is in this video that I gave the prophecy of the discussion that was going on in Asorok. And it's the same day that they removed Mazen Nnamdi Kanu as the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOAB, and as the director of Radio Biafra, IPOAB. So this is the video. You are hearing the audio. This is the video. You have seen it. You can confirm it. It's on this platform, published, streamed live on the 17th of January. You can see it. We must continue. So some people say, let us see the audio now. This time say it's only audio talking. It's not him. It's another person audio that he's playing here. You know, children of Satan.
Tomorrow and the next tomorrow, the 19th and the 20th of January, let them take the battle to them in the covens, in their evil altars and shrines and temples.
That is
we
exactly.
set them ablaze right now.
That's it.
We release the fire of the judgment of God to all the secret places where they are making preparations. All the secret places we are there making enchantment incantations against the court sitting tomorrow. Everybody begin to pray right now. As you are praying, make sure you are sharing. As you are praying, make sure that you are sharing immediately. Immediately, don't waste time. Begin to pray. We take the battle to them in their evil covens. We take the battle to them in their shrine, in their chambers. Kasutaba, Liape, Zosia, Pratakosia, Shiranga, Metubasia, Korea, Lesketanda, Mesitabo, Ria Kabalemos, Yataya, Keria. Begin to pray. The Spirit of God has taken over right now. Where I am, the atmosphere is charged by the power and the presence of the Most High. And I transfer the same to where you are. Let the atmosphere over you, where you are, be charged by the presence of the Most High, by the glory, the Shekinah glory of the Most High, by the manifestation of the power of the Ruach HaKodesh. Right now, Le Paso, Le Gedia, the Mosianta Bravo, Tikaro, Zisia, Kano, Tiara, Meske Badia Kobaza. Opening him what I name that we are doing. It is a spiritual exercise. Lema Sopa later.
Share the broadcast. Share it.
In Asorok, Kabaziantaria, Kripato. Every discussion that is going on between the presidency and the Kabas and Malami, we put it to a stop right now. They are discussing.
Did you hear that? Oh, I don't know how. I don't know what to do for God. That's it. Look at the number of viewers that we have on such a great platform. 37. I know that the broadcasts have been frustrated the first time, the second time. Some people have given up. They are tired. Some of them say their job. Some say they are taking treatment. I have been on the road since morning before I came on air. Did you hear that? Live. Look at it. Look at it. It's on this very platform. After the broadcast, go and watch it. When I keep telling you, join us, share, you think it's a joke. You think we are just we want people to see us. We want people to see us that we are praying. No! Divine assignment from heaven above. Heaven sent us. We didn't come by ourselves. Live. How much did they pay? They didn't pay. Nobody paid. God didn't ask you to pay. What God asked you to do is to obey, not to pay. He asked you to obey. My Lord, my goodness, what is wrong with people? You didn't pay. The glory goes to God, not to me, not to any flesh. Many people have been giving fake prophecy. Fake. And those are the places you are pumping your money. Those are the places you buy Jeep, you give them, you buy car, you give them, you pay for their flight ticket. They are anointed, they are high, they are great men of God. Maxwell is nobody. They are the ones. If they cough, you'll be shivering. They coughed. But what is the solution to our problem? They don't have it. As a nation, what is the solution to this very problem? They don't know it. And I told you what God said that you have to do. And they said, don't obey him. Look at it. On 17th January, that is the day that we broadcasted. We made the broadcast that you are hearing the prophecy being played now. Today is 11th of March. How many months ago? How many? How many? I am asking you. Barely 2 months. Look at it. I told you that they are discussing. As at the time we are making this prayer live on air, discussion was going on in Asorok, and I mentioned it. And they brought 15 amended count charges the same day. The same day, they removed Mazen Nnawuihe as the leader of indigenous people of Biafra and as the director of Radio Biafra. From the inside, they removed him. Not me that removed him. Between me and they, who is fighting against Nnawuihe? Between me and they, who are in the leadership positions, who are supposed to protect him and defend him, that his position is never tampered with, that nobody touches his position. Between me and they, who are now the enemies of Nnawuihe. I must continue to play that very prophecy. After that, I will play the clip. I am making a reference to a video that is in circulation all over the world. After this prophecy now, as released on the 17th, which is now being confirmed by every Tom, Dick, and Harry that is true, I will play that video that you may understand this very prophecy. We continue.
Yes, they have been receiving calls from the international community. That is what the Spirit of God is telling me right now. And there is confusion in us as I'm praying right now. Kima, Zesia, the time now is 10 minutes past 1 p.m. here in Biafra land. As we are praying now, the Spirit of God began to speak to me that they have been receiving calls from the international community. They have been receiving calls from men and women that matters in polity, in committee of nations, over the case of Mazen Nnawuihe. Right there now in Asorok, there is a discussion. Sabatia Comesia, Lere, Caprado, Zise. We put it to a stop now. They cannot truncate the court date tomorrow. Yes.
Are you hearing it?
So says the Lord of hosts.
Yes.
Kemaso, share immediately. Kamasian Teria, brother. Los Kiparo, Dilate, Pasikatoria, Shabadian Kamaza, Lepoda. We put confusion in the midst right there among the cabals and the presidency in Asorok, among all the people that have been arrayed, all of them that have been put, those of them that are fired in a single line to take their tongue one after the other in order to truncate the cup date tomorrow, in order to frustrate Mazen Nnawuihe, in order to frustrate his release, in order to frustrate the advocacy of the lawyers led by Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. We put that very evil discussion that is not in the favor of Mazen Nnawuihe tomorrow. We put it to a hold. We put it to a stop. It cannot continue. Right now, in that very Asorok, it can never continue. Begin to pray. Very soon, we are going to take the next prayer point. Our prayer point number 1 on the flyer. Please, if you don't have the prayer flyer, go to my Facebook timeline. It is there.
You had it. You have had it. You have had it. Live and direct, 17th of January, 2022, this prophecy was given live on this platform. You have had everything clearly. Those of you that you were not with us live on air. You didn't join. You were busy doing 1 or 2 things. Now you have had it. That January, God performed a lot of wonders. God would have released Mazen Nnawuihe in the same month of January, but for the docility, but for the ignorance, but for the wickedness, but for the witchcrafts, but for the spells that were cast over our people, and for the willful disobedience. Willful. There are those that the grace was there for them to obey, but they willfully disobeyed because they have not seen Maxwell flying aircraft, because they have not seen him with escort, entourage, blaring like a siren. Man of God is coming. That's why they refuse to obey. Now it is a shame on all of you who are evil-minded against this very exercise. The month of March is here. Continue to doubt me. The more you doubt me, the more you delay your future. The more you doubt me, the more you doubt God, the more you shoot yourself in the foot. Obasaram. Someone said to me, man of God, anytime you want to jet out of the country, anytime you feel that you are done with Nigeria, you want to travel out, just tell me the country you want. Everything is set. Just make a choice of a country you prefer to come over. Just leave it for me. Everything is set. I'm waiting for you. Anytime you feel that you are fed up in this country, let me know. Just a text is okay. Just send me notification. It's okay. I will take it off from there. The country of your choice, you'll be there. I am going to repeat this video on Sunday. Why I'm saying this is that you may know that God has been the one speaking to me. You may know that when I tell you that God said that there should be sit-at-home protest on Sunday, that you may know that it is God that spoke to me, not man, not flesh. I am now going to play that very video. The time into this third continuation of our broadcast is now 22 minutes. I am going to play that video. That video is about 1 hour. I will allow it to play. I may pause where and when necessary, but I won't dwell too long. I am not analyzing anything. I am not dissecting anything. I want you to hear once again. But you must understand a particular date. A particular date must be ringing in your mind. That date is the date of the video of the prophecy you watched now, that you had the prophecy I gave that same date. That date is January 17th, 2022, that I gave prophecy to the world that there are plans to truncate the court sitting against Nnawuihe the next day, being the 18th. The day of the prophecy was 17th. And that same 17th, they served 15 amended count charges on the legal team of Nnawuihe in order to throw them off balance, to truncate the court sitting. That same day, the 17th, the insiders in the IPOAB leadership, one person, one of them, went where Nnawuihe is in his position as the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra and removed him and put herself there. And went to where he is sitting very strong, very tightly as the director of Radio Biafra and chased him away from there and terminated his position and brought the three different groups, or should I say arms, or should I say companies that IPOAB are registered. Radio Biafra London is registered, which is CIC, Community Interest Company, and IPOAB organization, brought all of them together. The three different functioning hierarchy of the movement. One person jammed the three of them together, which has never happened before since the Biafra Restoration Project started by Nnawuihe and IPOAB. For the first time, that same date was the day God gave prophecy through me. Many of you owe me so many things, so many honor and so many respect, because it's not easy to stand for what is right. I am going to play that video now. I will play it. You are going to hear it. You are gonna hear it loud and clear. I know that some of you have heard it, but you are going to hear it again from here. And I will show you the video on the screen, and I will continue to allow it to play from the background. you will hear it. When you hear the voice, you will know that, yes, that is the video. It's all over. It's now, it has gone viral. It has gone viral. It has gone viral. Now, here comes the video. Here comes the video. I am going to show you the video. I'm going to show it to you that you may know exactly the video I'm referring to. And then I will continue to allow it to play in the background, please. That is to help me that I may concentrate from here. Now, please, can you confirm this video? If you know this video, I want you to type in the comment box that you know the video. I am waiting for your confirmation. If you know this video I'm showing you now on the screen, if you know it, confirm it. I want another person. I need 7 people to confirm it. Chinwe, where are you watching from? You have confirmed it. Lucia Dyke, where are you watching from? You have confirmed it. Successful Victory says he knows the video. Owo Igwesi says yes. Okay, Chinwe Nwokedi is watching from USA. Ozamaka Nicholas says yes, that you have watched the video. He said that the name is Mr. Ezeji. Confirmed. Okay, Keslo. Piro Keslo. Okay. Okay, we may continue. That is the video you'll be hearing the voice in the background. This is the video I just showed you now is the video that will be playing now. For 1 hour, you will hear it. Just pay attention very, very closely that you may know that God sent me. I didn't send myself. That anybody that is fighting against Maxwell Nnawuihe is fighting against divine assignment. You must don't allow them to deceive you or blackmail you. We are standing for the truth. We are speaking the truth. And the truth will surely prevail. I'm going to play it now that you may hear. Just pay attention. We are protecting the structure. You don't know that they went inside and bulldozed the structure from inside. And now they told you, oh, it is them outside there. They are the ones against the structure. But from inside, they bulldozed it and hijacked it. Bless you. You're watching from Ireland. God bless you. Now, here comes the video.
Go and do your tax return, submit it, log off. You don't utter anything. You don't add your name or remove your name or remove anybody. You go to IPOAB Worldwide Company Limited. You want to do your annual return, you log into that one, do the annual return, put the annual return, log off. You go to IPOAB Worldwide CIC. You want to do annual return there, you log in, do the annual return, submit it, log off. Biafrans, the reason why I've come out to set the record straight is because it seems our people don't even understand anything at all. I've brought out documents. I will still continue to show you people. You are free to log in there. You can go to Radio Biafra and log in. Go to filings. You see our leader. He's been the director from day one. You go to IPOAB Worldwide CIC. You log in. You see our leader. He's been the director from day one. You go to the other company, IPOAB Worldwide Limited. You log in, you see our leader, he's been the director from day one. In the history of this agitation, there has never been any time our leader has been removed from Radio Biafra, IPOAB Worldwide Limited, IPOAB Company, CIC. But what happened from last year? The lady, I called her name, Sofia Carlo. She was made the secretary on what? IPOAB Worldwide CIC.
Did you hear that? I hope you are taking note. You have watched it, yes. All of you are confirming it, that you've watched it. Listen again. I am not going to analyze the video. I will allow it to play, but I will pause and draw your attention so that you can listen. Then from Sunday, we will be looking into it bit by bit, step by step.
She was made the secretary from Radio Biafra, IPOAB Worldwide Limited, IPOAB Company, CIC. But what happened from last year? The lady, I called her name, Sofia Carlo.
I hope you have heard that. That same last year that they wanted to kill him, and I told you that they want to kill Nnamdi Kanu in 51 days. They said it's a lie. Apart from the signs that happened, now you are also confirming it. That's something that never happened before in the structure, in the IPOAB leadership, happened that same last year that they wanted to kill him.
She was made the secretary on what? IPOAB Worldwide CIC on May 28, 2021. Last year, our leader was outside. She was made a secretary there. Sofia Carlo has never been made secretary inside Radio Biafra, London, a separate company. Never. Never. But she made herself a secretary there in Radio Biafra.
How manage? Something that has not happened before happened. How did it happen? Did she just got up one day and made herself a secretary? On whose instruction or directives? Who? As Maaz Nnamdi Kanu has ordered, let me see what is going on here. I don't really know. Sorry. And Maaz Nnamdi Kanu has sent a question to the leadership, demanding to know who gave that very authorization. Up to now, they have not given him any answer.
7th November 2021. Our leader is inside. That one is a question I will want somebody who posted something today to answer that one. Number one, in that Radio Biafra. Because when I saw the thing, I was laughing. Today,
That's the man talking.
I was laughing.
Mazi Ezeji.
Because Sofia Carlo also committed a crime inside that Radio Biafra Company Limited. Different company. Because she made herself a secretary there.
Okay. And what did the leadership that are supposed to protect the structure, what did they do to her? When someone commits a crime from the inside such a sensitive leadership position, this is the apex. This is the highest position in IPOAB. The board of directorate, the board of directors, where Maaz Nnamdi Kanu is sitting as the director of Radio Biafra. That is the highest. Where Maaz Nnamdi Kanu is occupying his position as the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. That is the apex, the highest. Now, somebody went there and committed a crime. On whose authority?
In November 2021, our leader was inside. So whoever that posted that thing should also answer that question. Who authorized Sofia Carlo to make herself a secretary there in Radio Biafra in November 2021? Let it be aside.
Did the leadership not know? Because this is the highest office. You must understand what I'm saying now. And the people that are supposed to protect the office of the leader in his absence, what were they doing? That someone, an insider, one of them, let me put it that way, now took power into her hands, now clinched position by herself, all alone. How did it happen? And we are here broadcasting. They say we should shut up, that we are breaking the chain of command. But right inside the highest office, the highest office in IPOAB, in Radio Biafra, in this very freedom fighting, this very agitation to restore Biafra, has been hijacked before their eyes. And they said that the 3 months exercise God asked us to do to release Nnamdi Kanu, that nobody should listen, that I'm on my own, that is evil, that is breaking our chain of command.
Now, 30th December 2021, this same Sofia Carlo went inside IPOAB Worldwide CIC, that is the mother company, and wrote a fake letter, signed a fake signature of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, who is in DSS custody, and gave herself power, made herself a director.
Did you hear that? I hope you are following up. This is the end of ignorance in our midst. This is the end of it. Anyone that refuses to learn now, that person is like a dead corpse. You know, when a corpse is lying down, no matter what you do to it, it can never wake up again. Such a person is dead. Dead.
By January 17th, 2022, the same Sofia Carlo, that same 17th January, went and brought Radio Biafra, that is somewhere else, and brought Radio Biafra into the mother company that is called IPOAB Worldwide CIC. She went and brought the other company, IPOAB Worldwide Limited, and brought the two, Radio Biafra London, IPOAB Worldwide Limited, and made Radio Biafra director on the 17th of January 2022, and made the...
On what date? On what date? Mr. Ezeji, can you repeat? On what date?
Radio Biafra London, IPOAB Worldwide Limited, and made Radio Biafra director on the 17th of January 2022. And
the same date, 17th of January 2022. 17th of January 2022. The same date I gave you the prophecy, which I played some minutes ago. That there are unseen battles we are not seeing. That God knows that there are secret battles going on. If you will pay the attention to that prayer when we are praying it, the synchronization of the prayer and the communication was one. The direction of the prayer that very day, that 17th, was one, the same direction. God was moving me by his spirit in that same direction. And it was flowing, flowing, flowing. And now heaven opened. And the Spirit of God began to talk to me and said, there are discussions going on in Asorok. That very moment. That was exactly what. Take it up and bring it down. That was exactly the time. Because God can never lie. God bears witness for himself in different ways. That same date, they removed Nnamdi Kanu. Before we forget, lest we forget, in this video, this same man said in his conversation with one of them that he was asking questions about what happened, that what if our leader went to court, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to court, and the lawyer asked him, are you the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra? What will Mazi Nnamdi Kanu answer? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will answer yes. On the 18th of January, you remember, if not for the prayer that blocked them on the 17th, this same 17th that this abomination was committed, if not for the Spirit of God that went and blocked everywhere, because we are praying, they wanted to truncate the court sitting the next day, being the 18th, as God said on the 17th. He asked the young man that what if they had asked Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, during cross-examination and questions in court, are you the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will say yes, because he never knew that he has been removed yesterday, being 17th. You remember what I'm saying now? Had they been, they asked him on the 18th, being the next day, are you the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not even think of what to answer. Naturally, the answer will be, yes, I am. Not knowing that about 24 hours ago, on the 17th, they have removed him. And here comes the question before him on the 18th. And he answered innocently, which is the right answer. Yes, I am. Not knowing that he's no longer the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. And they proceed to ask him, okay, by then the enemy know what has happened though. You see how they want to cage him, tie him, and dump him inside a hole. And they'll ask him again, are you telling this honorable court that you are the director of Radio Biafra? Naturally, he will also answer, yes, I am. Not knowing that he has been removed as the director of Radio Biafra just yesterday, 17th. But that same 17th, God came and blocked them. God came. Through this platform, heaven came to intervene. We must continue.
Made the other company a director on 17th of January 2022 and removed the name of our leader.
And removed his name on what date? 17th of January 2022. The day of this very date, you can never forget it. The day. I know there are so many other dates that are so powerful. 24th of January, you cannot forget it. Many days, prophecy is accurate. You can't forget them. But this very one, why it is so special was, it is the same date that what has never happened before in the history of IPOAB happened. What is it? The removal of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra as the leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the removal of the director of Radio Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, by one person who gave the authorization. Up to now, we know the answer, but we are still looking for the answer.
Radio Biafra director on the 17th of IC. She went and brought the other company, IPOAB Worldwide Limited.
Share the broadcast.
And brought the two.
I said, share this. This platform is a platform that's supposed to be commanding thousands in a single broadcast. What else are you searching for? The truth is in abundance everywhere on this platform. Like the broadcast. Like it. That is number one. Like it. Go ahead and like it. You are singing it. The reasons why you should do so. Like it. Go ahead. Then share the broadcast.
Radio Biafra London, IPOAB Worldwide Limited, and made Radio Biafra director on the 17th of January 2022, and made the other company a director on 17th of January 2022, and removed the name of our leader.
17th of January 2022. Never forget that very date. And the video of the prophecy I showed you, never ever forget that video. You see this video, never forget it. Never. This very video. Here, these are things we're going to use as documentary. You know, when Nehemiah was doing his own, he never knew that a Bible would be written and his name will be mentioned. All the things he did will be written. Elijah the same, Elisha the same, Moses the same. This is my own contribution to my generation. These videos will never die forever. They will be watched. They will be viewed. Even after Maxwell and Nnawuihe have died long ago. When I must have rotted away inside my grave. Of course, after I fulfilled my purpose. Posterity will continue to remember these videos, these messages, these broadcasts, these preachings, this truth and righteous works. This is the video, you will never forget it. Look at it. 17th of January 2022.
On that same 17th January 2022, and she resigned, our leader.
She resigned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and that is forgery. She resigned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. On whose authorization? She sacked Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. She terminated. We must continue.
That same day, she brought the other two companies into the major company. The same day, she removed the name of our leader from that place. She merged all of them together under one platform and removed the name of our leader from the whole place. That was what happened.
And removed the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from the whole place. Whether as the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, he was removed. Whether as the director of Radio Biafra, he was removed from the whole place. Is it by mistake? Who enters there to do so? I cannot enter there to do it. I cannot log inside that office. I don't have access to it to do it. You, some of you that they're accusing, you don't have the login details to go and do these changes to remove Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from within, from the structure, the same structure, from within, the same command and control, the same chain of command, from within.
I raised the alarm.
Okay.
On the 26th January.
Okay. Oh.
Few members of DOS called me.
Okay.
For something else.
Okay.
I asked them, did you know our agitation has been hijacked?
Good. Did you hear the question? Oh, dear Lord in heaven. But God stood on the 17th, that same day that the highest abomination was committed. That same day, God spoke to Maxwell in Nnawuihe.
Both Radio Biafra, both IPOAB company hijacked. Both radio members of DOS called me.
Yes.
For something else. I asked them, did you know our agitation has been hijacked?
Listen, oh.
Both Radio Biafra, both IPOAB Worldwide Limited, both IPOAB Company, IPOAB Worldwide CIC.
Okay.
They have been hijacked.
Am I the one that hijacked them? Was it Simon Ekpa that hijacked them? Was it me? Let me speak for myself. I don't speak for persons. I stand with the truth and for the truth anywhere I find myself. Remember, I am a man of God. I am not permitted. I am not allowed by God. Even my conscience can never allow me to support evil. And I've not done it, and I will never do it. The question is, who hijacked these great platforms, this very struggle, the highest office? Who hijacked it? And they leave the main problem, the major problem, and they are chasing after little me, small me, that have not done anything wrong.
What I am telling you is the truth and nothing but the truth. They said, they were shocked.
Okay.
They said, can I send the information? Some of them send their emails address to me. Isaiah Oba, I send the information.
Rewind.
They said, they were shocked.
Okay. Oh.
They said, can I send the information?
Share this broadcast, like the broadcast, because truth is prevailing. The more we pray, the more God does wonders. The more God does wonders for his people. Don't allow this month of March to pass by. On Sunday, obey what God has told you to do. If you miss it, you will. By now, God has borne witness to me. By now, God has borne witness that actually he sent me. And he said, 3 months he will release Nnamdi Kanu. So if you fail to give him 50% in this month of March, never ever turn around and blame God. Never you come to my inbox and ask me, oh, man of God, what shall we do? Never ever try. Don't near my inbox. Because you have been told what to do. And you refuse to do it.
Some of them send their emails addressed to me. Isaiah Oba, if I don't remember any other person, but I have the emails they sent to me in my phone. And I sent those information to them. I contacted the Kanunta and told Kanunta, this is what is going on.
Pay attention very closely. Pay attention. Every minute in this video is important. Every minute.
Kanunta has lived in UK here. He logged in, saw everything, and said, what?
Okay.
I say, yes, Onyendu. Achugo Onyendu no.
Did you hear that? For those of you that don't understand Igbo, I will translate it. Let him repeat it, please. Mr. Ezeji Maze, repeat. Gene camera.
Okay, here. He logged in, saw everything, and said, what?
Mm-hmm.
I say, yes, Onyendu. Achugo Onyendu no.
What he meant by this statement in Igbo, Achugo Onyendu n'ọrụ. Achugo Onyendu n'ọrụ. Onyendu means the leader. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we call him Onyendu in Igbo, which is the leader, our leader, Onyendu. So anywhere you hear IPOAB addressing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as Onyendu, they are calling him leader. Onyendu means leader. So Achugo Onyendu n'ọrụ means the leader has been sacked. Don't forget the word sacked, fired, as they tell you in US or London, UK. I gotta fire you. You're fired. The leader, amazing stuff. our leader was fired, sacked. Can you imagine that? When on the 17th of January 2022, the same day I gave you that great prophecy, that there are discussions and plans to truncate the court sitting the next day. And we thank God that Mazen and Carlo did not take plea on the 18th. He took plea on the 19th. Prayers. He's a miracle walking God. He's the miracle walking God. He's the Alpha and Omega. He's the miracle working God. An employee now sacked the employer. And have you seen such since your life? An employee fired the director. Oh, dear Lord. I am not laughing. It's amazing. You know why I'm laughing? I am happy that God in heaven sent us and is bearing us witness. We must continue. Okay. Am I the one? No. But God blocked it.
I say yes, Onyendu. Achugo Onyendu n'ọrụ. Achugo Onyendu n'ọrụ. They have removed him.
Unbelievable. This is a monumental fraud. And when I tell you, I started using the word high, the statement or the phrase high profile sabotage. I started using it. Was it I think sometime 2020 or so? That was what God was showing me. And remember the prophecy I gave you last year. And I told the members of Directorate of State, I gave them prophecy. And the title of that prophecy is Closing the Exit Doors in IPOAB. Closing the exit doors in IPOAB. Oh, God in heaven. I told them that more people are going to be drawn away. More people are going to leave the struggle. More people are going to derail out of the struggle. More people are going to leave. They are going to be drawn away, distracted, led aside the struggle as a result of the apparent war of sabotage that was going on that time, following the exit of Mazu Chemefo. I told them to quickly close the exit doors in IPOAB. If not, more people will be drawn away. Now, how many people have gone out? How many people have been led away? How many people have been drawn away? Did they obey did they obey? Did they listen? Did they obey? The answer is no. They removed our leader. Your leader, my leader. No wonder they don't want him to be. They have made him, they made him irrelevant. What an abomination. What a heinous crime. What an offense. The prophecy I just reminded you now is also on this platform. The caption of the prophecy is 5 prophecies for Biafra and Nigeria. In that prophecy, I talked about the secret preparation for action, which started manifesting by the formation of Ebubago. After I gave that prophecy, secret preparation for action, it was not up to 1 week, Ebubago was formed and launched. It was not up to 2 weeks or so, Ikonso was killed. Oh God. I am not doing a prophetic update. Every video you see on this platform, watch them. Do analysis by yourself. But don't be biased. Don't allow prejudice in your mind. Be sincere. And you will see the voice. You will, as you are watching the video, you are hearing the voice of the Most High God in heaven through me, not to my glory. Who am I? As little, as small as I am now, all glory goes to Him. We must continue.
The 17th of January, 20.
Repeat, please. Repeat.
They have removed him.
Okay.
On the 17th of January, 2022.
Okay.
Barely 3 weeks before his court date in February 2022.
Okay.
Now, when I send the information to few members of DOS, I say I have their emails.
Okay.
I sent the information to them.
Okay. Share the broadcast. Share it.
That is the truth.
Okay.
They can attest to it.
Okay. Oh.
I informed Carlo. Personally, I called the woman, Sofia Carlo. She's a South African lady. She lives in Manchester.
Okay.
I called her. I said, Madam, good evening. She said, who is speaking? I said, don't worry. I'm calling from IPOAB.
Okay. Oh.
Now we have seen what you have done in company's house.
Okay.
You will hear from us.
Okay.
Because when I called, I said from IPOAB, she said, is it money? I said, no, not money. Now we have seen what you have done in company's house. I put off the phone. Carlo, the voice note is with him.
Okay.
Recorded the voice note and sent to the Sofia Carlo, the South African lady in Manchester, and said, I give you 48 hours to return back the name of Onyendu back to the company before he goes to court in February.
Did you see that? Why did he give her the 48 hours to return his name as the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra and also director of Radio Biafra before he goes to court? Because that is capable. That thing could have truncated the court sitting the next day, being the 18th. This very thing happened on the 17th that I gave the prophecy that they want to truncate the court sitting the next day, being the 18th. Remember what I said some minutes ago? That if Mazen Nnawuihe had taken plea on the 18th, after this abomination was committed on the 17th, if they had asked him the question on the 18th, being the next day, are you telling this honorable court that you are the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra? Mazen Nnawuihe would have answered them yes. He would have responded yes in the court. Not knowing that he has been removed about a day ago, about 24 hours ago. Not knowing. Do you know what it means in the law court? Do you know what it means that the enemy that have been scrambling, ransacking everywhere to get an evidence to nail you? That a very powerful and clear, very huge, what would have happened? And they may proceed, because they would not, they will proceed with the next person. Are you also telling us that you are the director of Radio Biafra, London, or director of Radio Biafra? He will innocently answer them, yes, I am, in the court, not as the director of Radio Biafra. And that would have become a lie. And that would be the end of the struggle. That would be the end of Biafra Restoration Project, led by Mazen Nnawuihe under IPOAB, or should I say, on the platform or under the umbrella of IPOAB. That would be the end. That would be the end of all of us. But God busted it on the 17th. We must continue.
2022. Back to the company before he goes to court in February 2022. The same woman, Sofia Carlo, quickly, hurriedly, returned Onyendu's name back on the 28th of January 2022.
Okay.
If you go to company's house now and look, you will see the appointment of Onyendu as a director. And that directorship, when was it? Is it on 28th January 2022? Onyendu was appointed as a director. The answer is, that is not the first time. He has been the director from day one.
From the beginning of the IPOAB, from the beginning of the Radio Biafra existence, from the beginning, even before I came to know about him and started this very work, all the way from March 2015. This same month of March is my 7 years serving my nation, serving my people, serving our generation as a man of God. But now, it is showing that he's appointed as the director on the 28th of January 2022, which has never happened before. Why was he even returned? Why was it even possible that they reinstated his name? Why did that very person brought back his name as the director of Radio Biafra? Because God answered our prayers. Let nobody tell you anything less than this. Anything that let them say. It is from this platform that God fought the battle. Here, you have seen it. It is clear. 17th, that the abomination was committed. That same 17th, God spoke to me and showed me what was happening. That very moment. Go and check the time that thing happened. It is exactly the same time that I was given that prophecy, because I mentioned it, that this is what is happening now. And I gave the time of the prophecy.
There is no time in history his name has been removed by anybody. Even when he was in prison, 2015, 2016, or whatever. No time in the history of this agitation.
The person that somebody is asking a question in the comment box, he said, who have access to the code? We need to know. Adak Oko, you asked that question. The question. I don't have access to the code. You don't have it. It is only the insiders. Those of them at the level of the board of directorate, the highest. They have the code. And I don't want to say more than this. Those of them at the top, they have the code. Or some of them at the top, they have the code. So that code did not fly from my hands or from this platform that they are attacking and enter there and say, go and remove Nnamdi Kanu. We must continue.
Has Onyendu's name been removed? Not one single time. But his name was removed on the 17th of January.
Never forget this very date. Don't forget it.
2022. After merging all these three companies, Radio Biafra, IPOAB Worldwide Limited, they brought it into IPOAB Worldwide CIC, Community Interest Company, the mother company that legitimizes this our freedom.
Okay.
They merged the three together. 17th January 2022.
Okay.
The same day they brought all of them, the lady brought all of them together. She removed the name of Onyendu out, resigned.
Keep listening. We have not started doing, I don't even have time to be dissecting this video. I don't have that time. But from Sunday, we'll be taking it maybe 5 minutes, and then we look into it and we pray about it. And then the next day, we take another 5 minutes from it. Continue. Okay.
On the 17th January 2022. The evidence is there.
Okay.
The facts are there.
Okay.
So when I raise the alarm, like I said, we sent information. That same morning, I
have you heard the name of the man talking? At least with his name, you can now go and Google it. If you have not watched the video, you can now use his name and Google it. The video is everywhere. Who no? Who among us here that have not heard? I know that some of you may not have heard, but this is the name. Please, can you tell us your name once again? Some people didn't hear you clearly.
We sent information. That same morning, I had a conversation.
Your name again, please, sir.
Morning. I had a conversation.
Now you have the name. You have the name Chukwuemeka Ezeji. So it's not Maxwell Nnawuihe. It's not a propaganda. This man is occupying a very powerful position. According to him, he receives direct instructions from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone. And he reports to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone. He doesn't report to anybody. He reports to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone. So he's occupying a very powerful, very, very powerful position in IPOAB. He is the one talking. It's not Pastor Maxwell talking. Continue, sir. Mazi Chukwuemeka Ezeji.
Phone conversation, conference call with Fine Boy, Kanunta, and some other people. Damn day they were going to see Onyendu.
Okay.
They went and told Onyendu what happened. Onyendu gave information that that woman, Sofia Carlo, should remove her name as a director.
Okay.
Since January 26 or 27, thereabout. Since January 26th or 27, because I find 26, 27, they went to see Onyendu within that 24 hours.
Okay.
In the morning, after I found that thing out, the reason why I'm stating this here today, again, is for people to be very, very careful.
Let's take it a little bit back that some of you
The next day in the morning, after I found that thing out, the reason why I'm stating this here today, or 27, because I find
take it back a
we
little
need to
bit.
get
Very
a Fine
important.
Boy, Kanunta, and some other people. Damn day they were going to see Onyendu.
The younger brothers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Kanunta, and the Fine Boy, Emmanuel, Prince Kanu Meme. This man told them what happened as they were preparing to go and see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS dungeon in Abuja, Nigeria, to take the message to him that he has been removed, that they have removed him. Chai, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has seen a lot of things. Chai. Oh God in heaven, please bring him out. He has suffered. He has suffered so much. He was there fighting for them. They were here fighting against him. He was there. Up to now, he stayed there in the DSS dungeon, fighting for all of us. And some of them are outside, fighting against him in the name of fighting to protect him and the structure.
They went and told Onyendu what happened. Onyendu gave information.
Okay.
That that woman, Sofia Carlo,
okay,
should remove her name as a director.
Okay.
Since January 26 or 27, thereabout.
Okay.
Since January 26th or 27, because I find 26, 27, they went to see Onyendu within that 24 hours. And the next day in the morning, after I found that thing out, the reason why I'm stating this here today, again, is for people to be very, very careful before you attack Mazi wrongly. Because you want to, all of us, we are defending DOS, the structure of IPOAB. I am not here to defend any single human being in this agitation.
Okay.
I am not here to defend any individual, no matter your position, no matter how wealthy you are. No, we are here for one thing,
Okay.
to actualize Biafra.
Mm.
I'm not here to make friends.
Okay.
I'm not here to look for followers. Onyendu's name was removed 17th January 2022.
Okay.
The next day in the morning, after I raised the alarm, some group of people again, one or two,
listen.
from the leadership,
From where?
called me.
Repeat, please.
People again,
From where?
one or two,
Okay.
from the leadership, called me.
Okay.
The next day in the morning, after I raised the alarm,
Listen.
some group of people again,
Listen. Pay attention.
one or two,
From where?
from the leadership,
Okay.
called me on a conference call and said, "Oh, Mazi, that thing you saw yesterday, don't worry about it. The leadership, they have idea about it."
Did you hear that? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Are you shocked? This can only be made possible by prayers. Sincere prayers in obedience to the voice of the Holy Spirit. Continue.
That is nothing.
No,
I should
repeat.
and say, "Oh, Mazi, that thing you saw yesterday, don't worry about it. The leadership, they have idea about it."
What was the thing he saw yesterday? What was the thing that he saw on the 17th? What was the thing that he saw yesterday? Based on this thing that happened now that you are hearing, he saw that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been removed by an insider in the highest, in the apex body, leadership body, or should I say, the board of directorates or board of directors. An insider has removed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra and as the director of Radio Biafra. That was what he saw. And according to him, he spoke to some people in the leadership and they said to him, "Oh, that thing that you saw, the removal of Nnamdi Kanu as the leader of IPOAB and as the director of Radio Biafra, that is nothing. That is nothing. That you should, is nothing." I'm not the one talking. Continue, Mazi Ezeji. Please continue. This tape must play. Even if this broadcast is 3 hours, I am ready for it. The time now is 4 minutes to 10 p.m. here in Biafraland. Anytime the broadcast, this tape is finished. It's now about 13 minutes. I am here. I am here until this tape is finished. So that by Sunday, this coming Sunday, you will not need me to text you or to inbox you to remind you that there is seat at home for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. That by next week that is coming, you will not need, you wouldn't need any notification from this platform for you to know exactly what to do. That this coming week, 5 days at a stretch, starting from Sunday, you will sit at home in Biafra land. If you don't do it, they will not release Nnamdi Kanu. Some people don't want to hear. If you don't do what God is asking you to do, Nnamdi Kanu is finished. If you don't do it, you say, our leader, they are doing something. They are working on it. The lawyers are working on it. They are doing something underground. Underground. This is one of the underground works. Let us follow. Let us obey. They are doing something. If you don't do what God has asked you to do, you are putting Nnamdi Kanu in danger. You are not ready for freedom. You are disobedient to the voice of the Holy Spirit, being echoed from my own voice. You have heard it very clearly. You are seeing the evidences. Never allow this month of March to finish, to come to an end. This coming week, I am telling you now, you are seeing it, that Nnamdi Kanu has been left alone. He's nobody. We are the ones. You and me. Every one of you that is standing for the truth and doing what is right, you are the one that will bring him out. Not structure, because the structure cannot do it as at now, because the structure has been hijacked. As this man said, I am not the one that said it. I downloaded the video so that they will not delete it tomorrow. I have it. It is, yeah, I have put it in my visual and audio archives. It's there. Never you say tomorrow that God didn't tell you. Never you say tomorrow, no prophet told us. Never you give any excuse tomorrow. Oh, we know waiting to do now. I make. We didn't know what we should have done. Now that was why. Please, Mazi Ezeji, continue.
17th January 2022. The next day in the morning, after I raised the alarm, some group of people again, one or two,
okay,
from the leadership called me on a conference call.
Okay.
And said, oh, Mazi Ezeji, that thing you saw yesterday, don't worry about it. The leadership, they have idea about it.
They have idea.
That is nothing. I shouldn't.
That is nothing. Hi! Hi! God in heaven.
Talk about it. I should just look the other way. I became angry.
That he shouldn't talk about it. That he should look the other way. That Nnamdi Kanu has been removed. He shouldn't talk about it. He should look the other way. That Nnamdi Kanu has been removed as the director of Radio Biafra and the leader of IPOAB. That he shouldn't talk about. He should look the other way. Well, let them also do whatever it is. Bring it to the public domain to counter what this an insider is saying. We are not judging from one source or from one information or one-sided, one party alone. No. But this man, with the position he occupies, if you know this man, you will know that this man doesn't give any breathing space to anyone that says anything against the IPOAB structure. And he has special assignment. And he reports to Nnamdi Kanu alone. He doesn't report to anybody. He is the one talking, not me.
They know themselves out there.
Okay.
I say, who sent all of you?
Okay.
To tell me to look the other way, that I shouldn't talk. I kept quiet. I never talked since January
17 to
that same day. After I told them, just get out of my phone. Who sent all of you? I put off the phone. Barrister Joffo might see this video.
Okay.
He will remember. Mazi called him that morning. He said he was in a court.
Okay.
Because I was crying like a baby on my bed.
Sure, yeah.
I contacted Kanunta.
And this Mazi Ezeji never knew that people like us were on this platform praying. This Mazi Ezeji didn't know. I don't think he knows because he doesn't come out on social media anyhow. It's difficult to hear from him at randomly. He's not a broadcaster. He comes out once in a while when there are critical matters. And this Mazi Ezeji didn't know that people like us, we were standing in the gap. Those of you that have been helping us, I think you are now seeing the results. You know, when they say, let's do this, somebody was asking me the other day, say, what will be the result? You are now seeing the result. You are seeing it. No wonder they don't want this exercise to succeed. No wonder they don't broadcast it on their platform. No wonder they don't support it. They don't tell our people to follow what God is saying to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu is released. We must continue.
We spoke. I left my house. That same day, by 2 p.m., why I am saying this, whatever I've said here today, whoever I've mentioned their name,
okay,
let them speak to say, yes, Mazi Ezeji, this is what he said that day. This is what he did, or this is what he did not say.
Okay.
In truth and honesty.
All right.
That same day, Biafran child called me in the afternoon, around 2 p.m. I said,
that's a Biafran child in Wachineke. You know him. He's a very popular guy. He's very, very popular. Very, very Biafran child. Okay, listen.
In truth and honesty.
Okay.
That same day, Biafran child called me in the afternoon, around 2 p.m. I said, Mazi Ezeji, that the leadership said they are aware of that thing the woman was doing.
Oh, dear Lord in heaven. I hope you are digesting the information. We must continue.
That the woman was doing tax return.
Was doing what?
That the leadership said they are aware of that thing the woman was doing. That the woman was doing tax return. I said, Mazi Ezeji, that the leadership said they are aware of that thing the woman was doing.
Okay.
That the woman was doing tax return.
Okay.
Call Biafran child, ask him, did he make that call to Mazi Ezeji and told me that the woman was doing tax return?
All right.
I said, Biafran child, you talk like a child. He became angry with me and said, Mazi Ezeji, you know, I'm 45 years old. I have children. I said, sorry, my brother, I don't mean to, it's not the way I mean it, please. The reason why I say you talk like a child is because here in UK, I live here, I own companies here. I know how the law operates. I know what happened. But let me ask you, Biafran child.
Okay.
If I did not find this thing out and stop it,
okay,
say I did not see this thing, for Kanunta to send voice note to that lady to return any dude's name back on 28th of January, 2022.
Listen.
What if Onyendu goes to court in February and they ask him the same question they asked him on the 19th of December 2021, whether he's the director of Radio Biafra or director of IPOAB? Because Labaran came in front of the court and said that our leader has denied being the director of IPOAB.
Can you now begin to connect the dots together? Are you now beginning to connect the dots together? It is not a puzzle indeed that we are searching and looking for the piece of the other part to make a figure. No. Because after the court sitting that very day, on the 18th, when this evil was committed on the 17th and God busted it on this platform, I could remember that the lawyer, he mentioned his name now, Shuaibu Labaran, who is the prosecution counsel for the Nigerian government, that day after the court sitting, he made a statement before the press that Mazen and Kanu denied being. Let's hear from Mazi Ezeji.
Because Labaran came in front of the court and said that our leader has denied being the director of IPOAB.
Is it a coincidence that Mazen Amdekan was removed on the 17th of January 2022 as the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra by one person? I don't want to mention the name by myself. You are hearing the name already. And the same person removed him as the director of Radio Biafra on the 17th. The same 17th, they served the legal team 15 amended count charges. All of these things were busted on the 17th when we were praying here on this platform live on air. And I told you that there are plans to truncate the court sitting the next day. Now, that next day, being the 18th, they couldn't truncate the court sitting. Then Mr. Labaran came out and said that that was the day that Mazen Amdekan took plea. That was on the 19th that he took plea. They couldn't truncate it, right? And then he took plea. After taking plea, rather than Labaran telling the world what he said, word to word, he now said something quite completely different that Mazen Amdekan never said. That Mazen Amdekan denied being the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra or director of Radio Biafra. How could Labaran make such a categorical statement which was not captured in the courtroom from the mouth of Nnamdi Kanu? If are you now connecting the dots? If there is no information that filtered into their ears, or if they had no clue about what happened on the 17th, which is the removal of the name of Nnamdi Kanu as the leader of IPOAB and the removal of Nnamdi Kanu as the director of Radio Biafra, how could he just verbatim, just like that, make that statement before the press? Just like that. Is he a ghost? Is he a spirit? How? Are you connecting the dots? We must continue.
But they know where they were going. And said that our leader has denied being the director of IPOAB. But they know where they were going.
Okay.
Now, I asked their franchise, say, what if I did not stop that thing?
Okay.
And our leader go to court in February, and they asked him, are you the director of IPOAB Worldwide Company Limited? What will he say?
You are even going far. That question would have been asked him either on the 19th of January or on the 20th of January. If not for prayers. And the date, which was the 20th of January, was now adjourned to the 16th of February. If not for prayers. If not for the fasting and prayers and the protest, look at how I and our church have been sacrificing since January, no Sunday service. Since January 2022 till today. Tomorrow is Saturday. Next tomorrow is Sunday. We are not going to still have Sunday service. protesting, sitting at home, fasting and praying, spending money, time, resources, energy, everything we can. And those of you that have been with me, now you are happy that you are following the right man of God in the very case. And those of you that have been assisting in one area or the other, making sure that this great exercise is moving on, you are seeing the results. They would have asked him that question not on the 16th of February. They would have asked him either on the 18th or on the 19th or the 20th. Because the devil was in a hurry to nail Mazen and Kanu. But we removed the hammer from him and we removed the nails from him. And he was handicapped. And he was now scrabbling. Now, looking for the replacement of the hammer and the nails that we took away from him. And time went by and he was not able to nail Mazen and Kanu. They adjourned it to the 16th of February. And we continue to pursue after them bumper to bumper with prayers. We continue to chase them with the light of truth.
Say, registered in UK. He will say yes.
Listen.
And our leader go to court in February and they ask him, are you the director of IPOAB Worldwide Company Limited? What will he say? Registered in UK. He will say yes.
Mm-hmm.
What if they ask him, are you the director of Radio Biafra London? Registered in UK. He will say yes.
Okay.
Are you the director of IPOAB Worldwide Company Limited? CIC. The main organization registered for this. He will say yes.
Okay.
I said, Biafran child, what if they present to our leader that he resigned from all this organization because they have been merged together?
Okay.
All of them together in one.
Mm-hmm.
And resigned our leader.
Mm-hmm.
So what if they present to him and say that you resign from all this organization on that 17th January,
okay,
2022? What will be the hope of our leader and this agitation?
Yes.
He kept quiet. I said, I want you to answer it.
Okay.
He said, Maz, it means Nachie Jigo.
Okay. Did you hear that? Did you hear it? We must continue.
That darkness has befallen us.
Okay.
That they will do whatever they want to do to our leader. Our agitation has ended. I say, yeah, that is what I stopped.
Not by your power. You didn't stop it by your power. There is an altar, a mountain of prayer that was established by the Most High God. And you were available at that time, and God decided to use you to bring to pass our prayers on this platform. You are not a ghost. Why God decided to use you to do it is because they will listen to you and they will believe you because you are an insider. If God had told me that they have removed the Nnawuihe company matters as a leader of IPOAB or director of Radio, they will say, well, don't mind him. He's looking for, he's a Confucianist. He wants to destroy the structure. And so God, as we are praying, firing, God decided to use it because the world will pay more attention to you because you are an insider. You have access to the information. That's why it was stopped. Not by your power. God did it through us.
For them not to jail our leader, for our agitation not to die.
God did it.
That is what I did. I stopped it from happening.
God did it.
So go back and tell whoever that told you is a tax return that the woman was doing that warrant her to resign our leader on 17th January 2022.
Okay.
Tell that person that nothing like tax return, nothing like Biafra, Radio Biafra having any issue. there was nothing that will warrant Sofia Carlo, a South African lady, to resign our leader after she has managed the three companies in one place.
Single-handedly.
17th January 2022, she resigned our leader. That is the truth. The evidences are there. So when you see me, somebody come and send out memo. Our leader has been asking questions since January. To leadership. Who authorized Sofia Carlo?
Repeat, please.
Send out memo. Our leader has been asking questions since January to leadership. Who authorized Sofia Carlo to send out memo?
Listen again.
Our leader has been asking questions since January to leadership. Who authorized Sofia Carlo to remove his name? Since January, our leader has been sending down message, and I can confirm, and I have the evidence. Nothing was done. Since January 26th.
Yes, till now.
Until they went to see our leader sometime last week. Thursday. Our leader gave information for me to do that broadcast I did on Friday. To present all these things to Biafrans.
For Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to have authorized this man to bring this thing to the public domain in a live broadcast is to let you know that you have to fight for his release. I may end this broadcast here, but I will not. I will allow the video to play completely, as I promised. For Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to have allowed this man, Mazi, I think Chukwuemeka Ezeji, to come and tell the whole world in a live broadcast, because everybody can listen to, can watch a live broadcast, as some of you are watching now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not tell him, oh, don't keep quiet, look the other way, don't matter, don't just bother yourself. I know how to handle it. It's okay. He said, go and broadcast it. That is to let you know that our prayers are working. Remember, we have been praying against spells, covering casts, witchcraft powers that they are using to influence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they are using to influence a whole lot of people. Remember, we have been destroying the covering cast. Are you shocked that you are now hearing this thing that happened in January? You are now hearing it in the month of March, because the covering cast have been destroyed. The veil that covered the eyes of our people, as we have been praying with the book of Isaiah 25 verse 7, as we have been praying with the book of Micah chapter 5 verse 12, as we have been bombarding everywhere, the witchcraft spells have been broken off our people, and our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mustered the courage to give this man the authorization